What's going on YouTube, just Jake here and welcome back to my channel for another GTA 5 video, and in today's video we're going to be doing the 5-year anniversary build on the Sultan RS. On one fateful day in January 2016, Rockstar released a special surprise to everybody in releasing the Sultan RS and also the Banshee 900R. And like I said, we've approached 5 years since that day happened. So this is why I thought I'd do an anniversary build, because in those 5 years a lot of players have come and gone from GTA Online. I'm still here, I've been here since the beginning and I'm still playing it and loving it to this day. But the sad reality is a lot of people have came and they've gone, and the new players to the game might not know about the Sultan RS and how good it is. And as you can see, this Sultan is going to cost you $12,000. This is a sports car, by the way, and it's going to cost you $12,000. That is insane. Yeah, this is an OG car. I know it's not, crazy good from standard, but we can take this into Benny's, do a little upgrade, which turns it into a supercar. I think it does. It does. So it goes from a sports car to a supercar. So again, what I do is as you pull into Benny's, you'll see the Sultan is in the sports category currently, because it 100% definitely turns into a supercar when we do the upgrade. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure the Banshee and the Sultan are the only two cars that change category when you upgrade them. I don't think there's any other car in the game that does that. So you bring it into Benny's and it goes from a sports car to a supercar. And this is the anniversary build, 5-year anniversary build on the Sultan RS. So we're going to crack on with this upgrade, and it's going to cost $795,000. And as we see it transform, it's such an awesome transformation. It looks so much cooler. Puts a little bit of a wide body kit on there as well. It is a shame about the exhaust. That's the only gripe I've got with this car turning into an RS, and it also goes from a 4-door to a 2-door. But the only gripe I've really got is the position of the exhaust. I'm really disappointed that it's not at the rear and it is this side exit, and also the options for the exhaust are really shit, which is a shame, and the standard exhaust that we see right now is the best option in my opinion for the exhaust. But anyway, we're going to get to that. So we're going to start the build as always with 100% body armor, and then also for the brakes we're going to get the race brakes. Then we're going to move on to the bumper, start with the front bumper, and there's loads of nice options for this. I'm just going to quickly go down the list and so you can quickly see what they are, and then I'll choose my favorite afterwards. So we go, like I said, there are some really awesome options for front bumper on this. This is something I really love about the RS. There's so much customization you can do to it, and every single bumper is, different. My favorite was the RS evolved bumper, so that's the one I'm going to grab. Then we've got the rear bumper. I'm going to do the same. I'm quickly just going to scan down the list so you can have a quick look at what we're dealing with, and there's so many nice options. It is really, really awesome to be able to customize a car with so many options, man. And out of all of them, I think my favorite is this classic RS rear bumper, so I'm going to grab that one. I'm going to quickly go down to the bottom also and show you these wider bumpers, which are these. As you can see, they sort of like overhang a little bit more. They don't look out of place because obviously they go into the rear fender there, but there is like a wide body kit that you can purchase for this car. I don't think I'm going to be purchasing it for this build, so that's the reason why I'm going for this type of bumper, but we'll get to the fenders in a moment. Then we've got the chassis option, and we've got the headlight trim, and then we've got the headlight vents, then also the primary covers, the secondary covers, and the carbon covers. I'm guessing these custom eyebrows is the primary colour, and when I change the primary colour, that will also change that colour. And I actually like it, man. I'm digging that, so I'm going to go with the custom eyebrows. Then we get an option for fog lights, so we've got the rally and then the carbon rally. I'm not going to be building a rally car, but it's nice to know that we do have that as an option. Then we've got the roof scoop, so we've got the roof vent and then the carbon version of that. We are going to get a roof scoop. We're going to go old school street build for this. Then we get the door option, and they're just wind deflectors. I won't be purchasing those. Oh, and also you get a safety net, which is pretty cool. Then we've got the roll cage, so we've got the street half cage, and then we've got all the full cages there as well. The padded versions of them and dash dodgers. But because it's a old school street build, we're going to go with the street half cage. So then we've got the engine. As you can see, as always with a lot of the Benny's vehicles, you can change the engine block, which we are going to do. Not that it really matters because you never really see under the hood anyway, unless you sort of like doing car shows. But we are going to get the polished valve covers, and also you get the cam covers, which again is a cool option to have. We are going to change them up. We're going to get the let's get the purple ones, why the hell not. And also the same with a strut brace, loads of options for strut brace, and we're going to get a nice shiny one. We're going to go with the extreme billet. Then obviously this is something you do really want to grab, is the level 4 engine upgrade. So then we've got the exhaust. Like I said at the beginning, we don't get, you know, very nice options for the exhaust. The standard one is the best one in my opinion, but then we get these ugly ass exhausts as well. It'd be nice with these ones if we then got our whole side skirt back, but as you can see we've still got the indent there, and it looks a little bit strange that there's nothing there to sort of like fill that gap. So in my opinion it makes all these types of ones redundant because it just looks strange, and these ones just aren't pretty in my opinion. So I'm going to stay stock for the exhaust. Then we come down to the fenders. Like I said earlier on in the video, we do have a wide body kit on this, which is this one, which does look awesome, but you need them wider bumpers. As you can see, it's sort of like, yeah, so there you got a step there underneath now. But like I said, we're not going to be using those in this video, even though I really like them and I think they're awesome. We are going to grab, I don't know, I actually like the bolt-on arches, you know, the rivets in there. I think that looks nice. It adds a little bit to it. Does it make them a little bit bigger as well? I think it makes the arches also a little bit bigger. So I'm going to go with the primary colour bolt-on arches. So then we've got the grill option. So we've got the remove grill, and then it changes the intercooler at the bottom. Then we've got the water sprayer. But I'm going to go with a monster intercooler. It just fills that gap a lot nicer in my opinion. So then we've got the hood option, like I've done with the bumpers. I'm just going to scroll down the list so you can have a quick look at everything that's available. Loads of sticker bomb options for this as well, which is pretty cool. I actually like a sticker bomb now and again, but you know, not for this build in particular. So like I said, some really nice options. My favourite is the twin vented hood. Actually, on second thoughts, I think I'm going to go with one with hood latches. There we go, the vented hood with the hood latches there as well. I like the look of that, so let's grab that. Then we're going to move on to the interior, same as the Banshee 900R, and most Benny's vehicles we do get a sun strip. Let's have a quick look at that, see what it looks like as you come out. Yeah man, I like the look of that, let's go with that. And also you get an ornament, which is something I don't really muck around with, but it's there, it's an option if that's what you want. Let's go with the Grim Reaper, why not, we're here, let's get it. Then we've got the dash, so we get the street interior, which is cool. And as you can see as we go further down, it does strip the interior out as well. We're not going to go that far, we're just going to go with the street interior. Also with the dials, you can change the position of dials, which is another cool option. I think you can get a digital display on this as well. Nope, not this one in particular, but you can get certain Benny's vehicles where you get a digital display. And I'm going to go with this taco and glove box gauges. Then we've got options for the doors. I don't think I'm going to change this. Like I said, it is a street build, not a track build. So I think I'm just going to leave the doors as is. We are going to get some cool seats in here though. And we've got a rear view of it. For some reason we can't change that view. We get a little NOS tank in there as well, which is pretty sweet. And as I can't rotate and see the full seat, I'm just going to guess that these are awesome and grab the ballistic fibre bucket seats. The steering wheel again you can change, but I don't think I'm going to, because even though you do get some nice options for the steering wheel, I just think it looks better standard. Then we've got the lights. We're going to go headlights and purchase the Xeon headlights, and we are also going to get a neon kit for this build. We're going to go front, back and sides, but I'm not sure on a colour yet because I'm going to decide on the exterior colour before I come back and choose a colour for the lights. So we do also get a livery option, which is, you know, a nice addition, and loads of classic Sultan RS vinyls. You also get it in white. I actually like that, man. I like the way it goes. You got the racing stripe that goes over the top as well. Yeah, I dig the look of that. It looks awesome. So we've got the Evo one there for Too Fast Too Furious. Also got the Street Drifter, which is obviously from Tokyo Drift. This is also a Subaru and Pretzel one as well. So we've got a couple of Evo liveries, and then we've even got a Subaru livery there as well, and also an anime one, which is pretty sweet. And that is it. With the liveries though, man, I don't know. I think I want to get a racing stripe, but I'm not sure. I think I'm just going to stay none for now. If I fancy changing it up after I've changed the colour, then I'll come back and do that. Then we've got the Respray. We are going to go primary colour and into the metallic. I'm actually feeling black for this, man. I think that looks really fucking cool. So I'm going to go black metallic for the primary and also for the secondary metallic and black. And as you can see, we can get the crew emblem and also change the trim colour, but I'm just going to leave as is. We do get a roof option also, so we can get the roof spoiler and also some vortex generators, and then we can make it carbon as well. I like the look of the vortex generators, so I'm going to go with those. Then we get a side skirt option. Not many options for side skirts. We do get mud flaps. That's exactly what they are. All mud flaps except for the last one, which in my opinion looks a little bit strange. Mainly because of those wide arches. It doesn't really sit well with me. So I'm just going to stay stock for the side skirt. So then we've got the spoilers, and there's loads of options for the spoilers, as there is for many of the Benny's vehicles. And look, I have with the bumpers. I'm just going to scroll through so you can quickly have a glimpse of what there is to purchase, and then I'm going to go back through them and choose my favourite. But there we go. So my personal favourite was this Muscle Killer wing, so I'm going to grab that bad boy. And the suspension, we're going to get the competition suspension. Transmission, we're going to get a super transmission and the turbo tuning. Now for the wheels, like I've said in all my Benny's builds before, for some reason we don't get the street category of wheels inside of Benny's. We get the Benny's Bespoke and also the Benny's Originals, and then all the other standard ones that you are used to seeing. But no sports category. I don't know why that is, and I think it's really odd that Rockstar didn't add it to Benny's. So I'm going to be leaving the wheels for now. I'll be going back into LS Customs and I'll be changing the wheels up there. But whilst we are here, we are going to finish off with the light smoke window tint. So again, my bros, now we are inside of LS Customs. We do have access to the street category of wheels, as you can see, and I've gone through them, and my favourite for this car are the Hyper Fresh. I think they look really, really nice. So I'm going to be purchasing those, and I'm feeling maybe keeping them in alloy for this build. I don't usually like to keep my wheels alloy because I love black wheels, but I think because of that little red detail on the centre cap, I think it looks a little bit strange, and also got black calipers as well, which is another strange thing because usually they're red, but for this they're black. I mean, it must be matching the body colour, and like I said, because of that red detail on the wheels as well, I think it stands out a little bit too much when I change the wheels to black. So I am going to be staying alloy for these wheels. And obviously the tyres, you got to grab the bulletproof tyres, and we do get a tyre design on the street category. Looks awesome. And to match the green up, let's get these bad boys. And that's everything you can do, and as you pull out of LS Customs, it is pissing it down with rain, but look how awesome this looks. Maybe the wing and the vortex generators is a little bit overkill. I'm kind of regretting purchasing such a big wing, to be honest. But other than that, it looks sick. It looks so cool. You just forget how nice this car is, because like I've said already, you don't see this car on the streets of LS anymore, and it's cheap. You know, you're looking, around the 1 million mark to fully customise it and also buy it. And I can't believe it's been 5 years since Rockstar surprised us all with this car, and also the 900R as well. It was such an awesome surprise, and that shit doesn't happen. It never happens. That was the first time it happened, and it was the last time it happened. Everything else now, everybody knows about, months beforehand. So it is cool that Rockstar was able to do that back then, and they only done it with these two cars, the RS and the 900R, and these are now the only two cars I believe in the game that change category when you upgrade them in Benny's. So there are two very unique vehicles, and they just look awesome as well. Shit ton of customization, and yeah, man, I'm just so happy that Rockstar actually released these, even though it was 5 years ago. Unbelievable. But anyway, guys, that's going to be the end of this video. I hope you guys did enjoy this one. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, and also subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already. And until next time, I'm out. Adios.